episode is brought to you by Aetiv. With Aetiv, you can monetize your creativity as a content creator while building your brand as a business. The link to sign up is in my bio at grow_and glow_podcast. Join us today. Hi guys, welcome to Grow and Glow podcast. Yeah, welcome to the show. And my listeners would love to know who you are. So, who are we starting with? Tomiwa?
Hi everybody, my name is Tomowa Ibiwoye. I'm the CTO and co-founder of Aetiv. I love video games. The reason why I started writing codes in the first place is because of video games. You want to know more about that connection, you can always reach me on any of these platforms, Tomowa HQ. Yeah.
Okay, hi everyone. My name is Rohan Badru, and everyone calls me Badru. It's my surname, but everyone calls me Badru. Yeah. So I'm the CEO and co-founder of Aetiv, and I work as a product designer as well. I'm a big Chelsea supporter, so all you Arsenal, Man U, please come at me. You can find me on Twitter at Sheon R Badru. So let's talk about some football. So yeah, that's me. Thanks.
Welcome to the Grow and Glow podcast, a show aimed at helping young people deal with issues in their lives and also live productively. Here's your host, Gracie Emo.
See a lot of content creators struggling, and I know maybe not. Some of them must have thought of like, oh, how can I make money from what I do? Or what can this give to me? What will you bring to the table? And I'm like, okay. And you guys have a platform that you sell. In fact, can you just tell us a little bit about the platform? The platform is to help content creators. Can Tomiwa tell us something about the platform? What is the platform?
Okay. I'm going to start with something. I think I need to mention the fact that myself and Badru, we both tried
Mm-hmm.
being creators or creators ourselves. We've tried YouTube channels. In fact, we've tried a couple of YouTube channels each, and man, the stress is not from here. And we
Wow.
concluded with, if I'm not getting paid for this thing, I can't keep doing it. But then, like, it was a lot of work editing. Even before editing, creating content is not easy. Coming up with content is not easy. And
Dull.
felt, come on, like we could actually build something to help the people that actually go through this stress. Because honestly, if you say you are used to it now, it still doesn't change the fact that I consider it as a lot of stress making content, creating content,
Mm-hmm.
any form of content, and then to keep doing it day in, day out, or week out. That is I don't know. That's not 9 to 5. That was 9 to 9. So um that's a bit of a reason behind the platform. And we you hear us talking more about the creators, the creatives on the platform than the end users, and that's because there's a lot of solutions for end users already. Talk about Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, or any other platform you see. These are these platforms have perfected the content consumption, or the art of content consumption for users. But something is still always left out for creatives. No matter how much you want to say, YouTube is paying creatives, this one is paying this one. We can still see a lot of gap in how much they cater for creatives, and that's one of the major problems we are looking to tackle. Okay, and there's kind of a blueprint for content consumption, but there's no blueprint for content creation. So that's what we're looking to face, and hopefully be the leader in that.
Yeah, true. It's not easy, and I'm glad you guys brought this up. Thank you so much. This is very, very necessary because yes, there's just it's half and half most times, and it shouldn't be like that. So about the platform still again, like what brought about this platform? Is it you guys trying out the YouTube, trying to do YouTube and it did not really work out because so oh there's a lot of work in this and we're not being paid for this? Was that what brought the burning sensation to start up this platform to build this up, or you just wanted to help out? One day you just woke up and thought of it, and you called your friend.
Oh, okay. About that one, it's actually because we also look at our space here in Nigeria. We looked at our space here in Nigeria and we see how creatives are, should I say, kind of being treated. Like, take it from Twitter influencers to any form of creative, they actually don't get enough credit for what they do, and that's the main motivation behind this thing. Like in Africa here or in Nigeria, or yeah, in Nigeria to be precise, there's really no appreciation for creatives, and felt we can actually do this in a way that you creatives don't have to beg for donation. They don't have to post PayPal links up and down for uh, how should I call it, e begging. They can actually do things, earn their money the right way, and in a very should I say, in a way that there's dignity, and that's actually why we came up with the platform.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
In addition to what Tommy said, the the perfect example of what he said is you've got these platforms like Instagram, YouTube, and they've actually got all these tools for people that for the users actually. Now, I know myself personally, there's some I think a few months ago there's something Facebook introduced where for you to actually monetize your page, you need to have I think over 1,000 subscribers on your platform, and you need to have like I'm not sure, I think it's over 10,000 watch hours or watch time on your platform. Not a lot of content that literally might take you a year or 18 months. Now imagine, okay, this is what I spend 40 hours a week on trying to create different contents, and it's going to get to a point that's just regular. It's going to get to a point where you actually sit back and you start thinking, I've not really been making any money. There are lots of options for me. I can either start taking some courses or like start doing something else. But if I'm investing 40 hours a week into something, at least I need to get something back. So that's really what we're trying to do. And apart from that, we're trying to do something more where, like Tommy said, it's not about you making or putting all these links that okay, maybe this person will pay this certain amount to me this month, and the next time this person will probably pay would be like God knows, maybe 3 years. But it's the idea of making sure you actually see yourself as a business. How do you make a business thrive? You try to have multiple income sources, and you try to have actually have a blueprint. And if you can get these core fans that actually subscribe to you and they pay for this and they interact with you, then you start building a business. So if you've got products to sell, they buy. If you've got a show or you've got a couple of stuff, you've got a masterclass, these are the people that would keep your business afloat. So that actually makes it easier for you to see the lights, because that makes it easier for you to actually focus more on the content, because you know, okay, the financial aspect is taken care of, and you can actually scale the business as well. So that's really about it.
Okay, because I feel some people have that fear. That's why they don't won't monetize their content at all. They're scared that the why behind that passion might change when money starts coming in. But I feel
Once you start monetizing your platform, your content, it actually gives you the drive to increase your skills as well, because now you feel, oh, people are paying for this, so that means my audio has to be top notch. If it's a
mm-hmm,
visual kind of presentation, the direction has to be top notch as well, because people are actually spending money into it. Yeah, a few years ago, there was always this kind of backlash with the, oh, nah, that's begging. Nah, if you're investing 40 hours into something per week, 50 hours into something per week, and you're doing you record, you edit, you promote, you do the marketing, you like that's your 9 to 5. So other people need that kind of escape as well. So these people it might not be everybody. If you've got 1,000 people that actually listen to you, you might not be able to convince 1,000 people, but there are some people that would feel like, oh, this person, at least every for 2 hours a week, I can tune into this person, I'll laugh. So yeah, whatever this person has got going on, anyway, I can actually keep investing into their business. Like I've said again, you have to start thinking of yourself as a business, not just, yeah, you've got hobbies, but if
mm-hmm.
you just start thinking, if it's just that mentality of, oh, it's just an hobby, at some point, then someone else is actually going. If you're talking about football, someone else is going to start taking your fans away because now this person is thinking of it more than it's not just an hobby to this person. Yeah, it's you can still think it's an hobby, but the person can see the business side of it as well. Like, okay, you know what? It's an hobby, but we have to be punctual. We have to actually upload at 8 o'clock on this day. We have to make sure the conversations are relevant, so it's not just filled with laughter. We'll actually we get feedback from people. This is what people like. This is what the people are actually engaging with. So that way, the next episode will be better than the previous one. So if you start giving people this kind of content, then if you tell, oh, these are the directions we're going now, and a couple of the contents will be uploading will be premium on this platform, and you can always engage with us on there. A lot of people would actually want to, like, make payments that they will want to support your business because you feel a certain part of their week, the 2 hours you give to them of that laughter, of that escape. Yeah, that's logical for a lot of people to think, let me actually support this business because of what I get back. And that's the simple logic. And the world is changing. The way people
Mhm.
interact with content is different. Like, everybody, like, a lot of people now, okay, you go on Instagram and
Mhm.
you start watching all these funny skits, and you're like, these people are really funny, even though it's like 5 minutes, but you start laughing because now they've actually mastered the act of making these videos. They know where to actually talk about. They know the conversations to talk about. They know how to. They've got all these facial expressions that actually carries you along. So it's already more than, oh, it's the hobby. It's the hobby. No, if they're getting endorsement deals, you get what I mean. So it's more than
Yeah.
just the hobby now. It's becoming a business. So this is what we're just trying to do. Because if you've got 1,000 content creators, these businesses will probably only go to the top 2%. Now the remaining 98%, they've got followings, they've got people that listen to them weekly, and they also need to think of as a business as well. So that's where Aetiv comes in. Like, no matter the numbers of followers you've got on your platform, if you've got thousands of followers, if you've got millions of followers on your
Mhm.
platform, we've got the tools for you to actually make your business, or make your what you call your hobby, make it a business, and that's really about it.
So, okay, to anyone listening right now, and you had that fear of, oh, if I monetize what I love to do, it might change for me. Like, you might think, oh, you're not doing it as you want it to be. Badru has said it. It still can be a business, but you love doing it too. There's nothing wrong in monetizing your passion. You love to take pictures. Monetize it, make your money. Do what you need to do. Because in a way, you still need that money to continue. Mm-hmm. Platform about Aetiv. I think I'm correct with the pronunciation, right? Aetiv, right?
Yeah, yeah, it's
All right.
Aetiv. That's it. Aetiv. Yeah,
Okay.
Aetiv. Yeah,
Aetiv, Aetiv. How can
yeah.
content creators join the platform? How do they sign up? Is there a medium? Just is there a procedure to follow?
It, it's just a simple sign up. The way you sign up on every modern platform, you click for a button, it takes to a form. You fill in your details, very detailed forms. And when I mean detailed, I don't mean you don't have to type. I don't mean you have to type a lot of things. I mean detailed, like you see exactly what you're supposed to put somewhere. It's not like you can't get confused. You can't mix it up. It's a very easy to use form. So you just sign up and you're on the platform. The only thing is we have to verify you before we can start showing you to our users, before we can start suggesting you. If your people know your link and they know your page, they can easily access your contents. But before we can start recommending people, we have to at least do a bit of background check, because we have to keep up, or we have to keep or maintain the quality of content on the platform too. So it's as easy as filling a form and you're on.
Okay. So guys, me too. I'm on the platform already. Very easy to do. Nothing too serious. Nothing too much for you. Some of you fill forms are longer than that. So there's nothing to shame. Fill the form, sign up immediately. And I also have another question concerning the platform. You said, how can this platform benefit content creators apart from making money, like monetizing their content on the platform. I'm on the platform, and yes, I love it. It's just like me being on a social media platform whereby I can post what I want, people can like it, and they can interact with me. At the same time, I'm making my money as I'm loving what I'm doing. I understand that. But now explaining to my listeners, let them know how can they benefit from the platform, especially content creators.
Oh, okay. So let's take for example, or the the example I love to use a lot when I try to explain Aetiv to people. A photographer, which is
Mm-hmm.
photography, is something that people have been getting into the last few, probably 2 3 years now. Like you go to places like Lagos, you see lots of people with their cameras strapped on their neck. So for the traditional way they make money is, oh, there's this person that wants me, that needs my service for a photo shoot. I go there, I take a picture, and that's it. Or I take a couple of pictures, I edit the pictures, and I deliver it to them. Then that's it. But once you, when and these people upload on Instagram, then you go to their Instagram and you start reading the comments. Because a lot of people have seen, oh, I like the way this person actually takes pictures. I like the direction this person introduces to their craft. I would like to actually know how you can take this, how you take this picture from how you get your clients to the day, the kind of camera you use, the kind of lens you use, then how you edit your pictures. And for a photographer, might be thinking, okay, maybe it's just I don't know, and you might probably just send a message to them, but then you start seeing these messages repeated. Oh, how did you do this? How did you do that? How did you do that? Then the idea of a master class comes to your head like, oh, okay, I don't have the time to actually be in the same room with people because I have to be on the locate at this location, taking a picture or doing this or recording a video. But what I can do is I can actually just plan out a course for the next 6 months or a year, where every month this is the topic we're talking about. We're talking about, oh, this is how you get this. Then the next month, this is the kind of camera you need. Then the next month, this is how the kind of lens you need. Okay, if you've got this camera, these are the settings you need to put the camera on. And you make this masterclass, you start uploading them. So that way, if it can reach up to 1,000 people, it's only going to take you. Let's say you've actually budgeted like, okay, 2 hours per week to do the recording of these videos I'm going to upload on Aetiv. And now you've got like 1,000 people or more than that that can actually interact with this video. They can, oh, this month these are the videos we're going to see. Next month this is what it's going to be about. So that saves you a lot of time while you can still focus on one of your income sources. So the masterclass coupled with you taking regular videos, or sorry, pictures of people based on commission, that makes it two income sources. Then you can, at the end of the year, we've got a marketplace that we're going to introduce to the platform. It's not active right now, but towards the end of the year, once you sign up and you've got your email, when we actually launch it, you're going to get notified. And so it's simple. It's the idea of you can actually sell physical products and digital products on there. So a photographer now can actually sell prints. You've got lots of pictures of landscapes. There are lots of people that they take drone shots now, and people really like drone shots because now you can see these stuff from above. You want to print that out, put that in your room, put that in your office. Lots of these photographers, they've got thousands of pictures on their cameras. That's actually money, because that might not look appealing to you, but there's billions of people in the world. This will catch the attention of somebody. I'll be like, oh, I like the way this looks. I think I would like to buy this as a print and put in my office. That's another income source. That makes it free now. Then, okay, the way you edit your pictures, a lot of photographers they know presets and LUTs. People sell them because for like, okay, when I started my photography career, like it wasn't like, let me say career. When I was introduced to photography, I would see these pictures and I'll be, oh wow, I like the way these pictures are. You can literally see the presets on there. Then you buy
Mm-hmm.
them and you can start editing your pictures like the way these photographers have got years of experience. And it makes it easier for you to actually fast track your career as well. So you can sell these presets on there, and that's about it. Now you can, instead of you having just one income source, and let's be honest, they not trying to get political right now, but one thing that kills a business is when you depend on just one income stream. And for a country like
Mhm.
Nigeria, that might really kill your business. That might really like kill your business. So try to have, for content creators, we've explained earlier, try to see yourself as a business. Not it's okay, yeah, it's an hobby, but yeah, try to actually put stuff in place to see yourself as a business. And so that means having multiple income sources. That's there.
Aetiv, no matter the number, as far as they love what you do. Wow,
Hmm.
I like that. I like that.
Yeah. So
That's
yeah,
cool.
yeah. The simple logic is, let's say you do everything. You make your content A1. You stick to the time.
Mhm.
Your direction, everything is, well, it's professional. Doesn't mean you can't have fun or laugh, but it's professional.
Mhm.
If you can get 200 people to start making a payment of 1,000 per month for your contents, that's 200,000 naira just from one revenue. I'm not saying it's going to be easy, but if you're
At
talking
all.
about conversations that actually move people, and they're like, this person is a big part of my week.
Mhm.
When I listen to this person, I feel good about myself because my work takes a big chunk of this, the current condition of the country, those kind of stuff. But when I listen to this person, and I know if I don't support this podcast is going to die, or this thing this person does is going to die. So a lot of them would actually, they'll support you. There are people that have got 50,000 followers on Instagram, and when they start talking to you, you're like, so you don't make any money? Like, yeah, once in a while I get sponsorship, but that's not something you have any control over. Like, you don't know when the next sponsorship is going to come, because now
Mhm.
it's like tens of thousands of of people that have got 50,000 followers that these corporations can literally just choose from. And when they have one person and this person actually does what they need, we don't need to talk to this other person. And before you know what's up, if you week one you got like 5,000 likes on the picture. By the time it becomes like week 10, you're having like 200 likes on the picture. Nobody's engaging with your stuff again. And at some point you're like, oh well. Then it becomes a page where you just start uploading pictures of yourself rather than pictures of your contents, and that's how it dies out. But if
Yeah.
people can reach, if people can just put like, you have a business, like, see it as a business. The idea of, oh, it's an hobby, it's an hobby. Yeah, yeah. People grew up with, oh, football is my hobby. Now these footballers are making crazy amount of money because there's a
Yeah.
business. Yeah, because there's a business behind it. Yeah, like, it's good to have hobbies, but the world is changing. People spend more time on their phones,
Mhm.
spend more time on the internet. So all these hobbies, they're making money off it. Like, they're making money off it. They set the mentality of, oh, you have to know certain people. You have Now you can see people, like, you see all these Instagram guys. They're actually appearing in movies that are in cinemas. They're appearing in movies that are on Netflix. If they were still thinking, oh, it's just an hobby, that's not going to happen. It's once
True.
you
They'll
start
stay where
seeing
they
this
are.
as, exactly, once you start seeing this as a business, like, that's how you actually start scaling, and that's the idea. And
Yeah.
it's going to be
Like.
hard for people to
Mhm.
change. Sorry, it's going to be hard for people to change that mentality of, I don't want people to pay to this, I don't want people to pay to this. But if you don't do that, like, this is going to die down. It's going to die off. So, and these people that you think they won't do this, they will go to this other platform, listen to this person, support that person, and you start thinking, oh, I could have done that, but you didn't. And that's actually that's the truth. So, but yeah.
And I feel too about monetization of your passion or creativity. It's not just something you say, okay, I love dancing, and you say, oh, let me just dance. I think there's work to put inside of it. As you said, make it professional, make it a brand,
Definitely.
your personal brand. Bring it out, push it in their faces. Like, just show them that, okay, you love doing this and you are doing it well. I just feel that's it, because some people say, okay, what example can I use now? I don't know what to use as an example. Maybe let me just use podcasting. People say, okay, you're a podcaster, and you don't really even release episodes. frequently. People don't know about
Mm-hmm.
your podcast. I know someone that will say, oh, I don't know how this is going. I'm tired of this. How can I make money from? Some of them just want to monetize first of all. Oh. They don't really
Definitely.
want to put the work inside it at all. So for me
That's the
personally, I
thing.
feel you should at least make it professional too. Package it well so that people can say, okay, I like doing this thing, and this person is consistent with it. This person knows
Mm-hmm.
what she's doing or knows what he's doing, and because of this, person will be led to like just give you something like.
Yeah.
Well, that's just
Yeah.
it though. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So look at it from this way. Let's say you're a podcaster that talks about not really politics, but the state of the
Country.
economy or the country. And
Okay.
the last few weeks, it was something about fuel scarcity. Then you've got people that are
Mm-hmm.
like, oh, I would like what this person is thinking right now because this person breaks it down. But because you still see it as it's an upbeat Jerry, you didn't record anything. You didn't. But
Yeah.
once you put yourself as part of this conversation, then people start sharing, and that's how you go viral. But you
Mm-hmm.
need to you need to do the work. It's not going to be the
Mm-hmm.
first podcast. In some cases, some people just make one podcast and that just blows. But you have to
Mm-hmm.
make probably like 100 podcasts, 200 podcasts, but you have to be consistent with it. And between the line of making one podcast to 100, if you start getting people to actually subscribe to you, that will keep your passion. As long as you've got a source of revenue from this content, that keeps you motivated, and that makes it easier for you to, like, you know what, we need to talk about something next week, we need to bring more people on, we need to bring, because at least I'm not spending from my money 100%. The people subscribing, I see that money as money that comes into the business. So even it's like travel, or we need to do this, or we need to do that, we need to buy equipment, that can actually get come from it as well. And that's you seeing yourself as a business rather than it's an hobby and I can record whenever I like. And if you have that attitude, then the inevitable is going to happen, and it's, everyone knows what that is. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. Just give me podcast ideas sincerely. That's what you said about not really week, not mainly weekly about first scarcity. Maybe somebody coming up talk about what's happening in the country. Thank you so much for the idea. I'll put it
You're
in
welcome.
somewhere. I'll put it in
You're
somewhere.
welcome.
Don't worry. We'll change something because that's really it's something when people know, okay, this person talks about this just like a radio show.
Hmm.
Talks about this topic. Talks about let me use relationship now. People come to tell you about different heartbreaks, the breakfast they've been served weekly. You will come and talk about this one,
Yeah.
how that one. People
Hmm.
want to hear things. People are bored. People at the same time they want to support sincerely,
That's the
but
thing.
they won't support
That's the
what they
thing.
don't think is good enough. So you to make your
Hmm.
content good enough, bring it out, package it well. Packaging is still very important because if you don't package it well, nobody will buy. Exactly what happens in shops. If it's not packaged well, nobody will buy anybody's product. So
Exactly.
yeah. So anybody listening right now, I don't want to call names. I want to call some people I know that need to be on that platform right now. You guys are darling. If you're not on that platform yet, you know yourself. You need to be there. Display your works. Show them you love doing this and you do it well. That's the case. You guys do it well, but you shy away from making money out of it. This is the time. This is your sign. This is your sign to start monetizing your passion. This platform is here for you to monetize your passion, and at the same time you can also, I think you can build connections from the app too because you have an audience. There's an app for you. There's a platform for you, and it's Aetiv. So join today, sign up. Okay, so Tomiwa, please can you tell us you guys your social media handles? We'd love to follow you for my listeners to know in case they want need to check it out. And also, is there like a link for them to go through to sign up?
Okay. Let me start with the link to sign up. It's simply aetiv.com/sign up. That is aetiv.com/signup. Straightforward.
Okay.
Link to sign up. And for the social media where they can follow, um, we're on every so let me say we're on Twitter, Instagram as ATVHQ. AETIV HQ, like Aetiv headquarters. So Aetiv HQ straight up. Also on Facebook, Aetiv HQ.
Ativ HQ, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So guys, they're on every platform, every social media platform. They say on they're on Instagram, on Twitter, right? And Facebook. Yes. So follow them. Check them out. You can also ask your questions. Like you can send me DMs. Just I'll answer you. You can also send them DMs. They're available to reply. All right, guys. So thank you so much for being here. Tomiwa,
Thanks for
thank
having
you.
us.
Badru, thank you.
Thanks for
You
having
guys,
us.
thank you.
Thanks,
And
Grace.
yeah, thank you so much for listening to this episode. Wherever you are right now, don't forget to subscribe. That's the main thing. Subscribe to this podcast. And as I said before, if you're a listener of this podcast, you also need to go and sign up there. Whether you're a content creator or not, whether you have a passion or not, but everybody has a passion. You might go there and find something you like. So you must not be a content creator to be on that app, to be on that platform. App platform. I think I'm permitted to call it both now. So yeah,
Yeah, sorry. The app would launch around by July. So,
okay,
but for now, the website and the mobile version works perfectly well. So, yeah.
okay, it's growing. So yes, you are permitted to call it a platform or an app. So yes, you need to sign up today, whether you're a content creator or not. It's for you. Go on today, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Don't forget to also share to your friends. Share on social media. Take a screenshot and share it to everybody you know. See you guys later. Bye bye. Hey.
Everyone.
Thank you for listening to the Grow and Glow podcast. Connect on Instagram at grow and glow _podcast. And if you enjoyed the show, subscribe and leave a review.